Ooh. Okay. Welcome back to another Databyte stream. So, today I am doing some void opal mining. So I've been doing this for a little bit, and it's actually been pretty good. So, essentially, I'll show you how to do this. So in my cargo hold right now I have about 20 void opals, and I can sell these for 1.6 million each, which is crazy, which leads on to this. You might notice that I have a new ship. So I did a review of the crate, and I actually have been using it a lot for void opal mining. Once again off camera, I am sorry for that. But anyways, I have used the money that I got from that to buy an anaconda, and I'm doing the sort of same thing. I think I might try and get the crate again, because it did seem pretty good for void opal mining. And the anaconda, uh-oh, that's not good. Heat sinks. Okay. So I'm going to need to run away from this guy here. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so I have got this ship, which is the Anaconda. It's an amazing ship. But I think I'm going to try and get the crate again for mining. It just seems better. Hold on, let me just try and... head over to the other side of this hotspot. Okay. So, void opal mining is a really good way to make money. In fact, deep core mining itself is a really good way to make money. And it's a bit of a gold rush, but the developers aren't planning on patching it anytime soon. So, for the time being, you can use this as much as you want to get lots of money, which is great. So essentially what you'll need, I'll show you my outfitting in a bit, but what you need is a pulse wave analyzer / scanner, you can call it whatever you want to, and okay, I'll just show you my modules. So what I've got this outfitted with is, well, obviously thrusters, shield generator, got 3 beam lasers for defense, pulse wave analyzer. You're going to need this. This is what I'm using to ping the asteroids. It essentially turns the ones which have deep core deposits in them bright yellow, and then as you get closer it does weird stuff, and that's so you tell if they have void opals in them. Oh my god. Oh, it's just Federal Security Service, okay. There are often people, pirates, in these places who just scan you and then just start attacking you if you have anything decent on you. But, yeah. Anyways, so I have my pulse wave. Then the next thing that you'll want is a seismic charge launcher. This is used to blow up asteroids and get these things inside them. Has distributed cargo hatch, life support, fuel scoop, sensors. Then you'll want an abrasion blaster or 2. They are for when you crack open the asteroid. There's lots of the ores in surface deposits still glue chunks of the asteroid, so you have to sort of blast them off with these. Next, you want a refinery. You don't have to have anything good. I only have a 2A. Just make sure it's a decent... just make sure it's not a 1 or anything. Have a Vicer hangar as well for Vicers, which is really cool, by the way. I do love Vicers. And then you'll want Prospect Limpet and Collect Limpet controllers. You can just do one of each. I need to upgrade my Collect Limpets because they're only 3D and they break themselves a lot. And then you want heat sinks. You probably want heat sinks in your utility slots in case as you saw a minute ago, I used that to escape from the pirate. And as much cargo racks as you want. You'll want quite a lot though. I'd say 100 should be enough though, or a little bit under. My crate had 96. So essentially, oh yeah, also one more thing. You'll also want a detailed surface scanner for trying to find the spots where you can get these asteroids. I'll show you how to use that in a bit. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use a pulse wave analyzer, and we're going to fly towards the hotspot, and I'll show you how to get that in a few minutes. But start pinging for asteroids, anything that looks promising. So these two yellow ones, you want them actually bright yellow. And as you get closer, hold down the pulse wave, and you can see these little black things appear for a second and then go away. That's what happens when you hold it down. And these show you what's up with the asteroid. So that one doesn't look that good since there's not. Yeah, it's turned a bit orange, but this one looks very good. See the black squares? That means void opals most of the time. So what we're going to do, once we're close to that, we just want to fire a prospector limpet, which will tell us what's in the asteroid. Okay, and it looks promising. And then over at the bottom left down there, it says minerals remaining 100%, water material content low, but then it also says core detected void opals, meaning that you can get void opals from this asteroid. So now what we're going to do, this is a little bit difficult, so go into your contacts and it will have pulled up a bunch of things called asteroid fissures. So find one that's low strength, hop over to it. Where is it? Okay, there it is. So find one that's low strength, you want to just pop over to it. This is why I like the crate, it's a bit more maneuverable than the Anaconda. Also it bumps itself on stuff less. So once you've got it, you'll just want to aim your seismic charge at it, and then hold. This has 3 sort of ways that you can fire it. So it has low charge, a medium charge, and a high charge. So we're going to fire a high charge into this low fissure. So just charge it the full way up, and fire. Okay, so now up at the top right, you can see detonation yield. You want it to be in the blue. So the charges and the fissure strength do things to that. So I'm going to do a medium into a low now. But you only have 2 minutes before they blow up, which is really bad. They can and will destroy your ship. Okay, so we've got it in the blue now. That's good. If there's 2 lows, you can easily get it. Sometimes there isn't, though. So now what we're going to do, we're going to fly a little bit away. And then we're going to choose detonate now. Okay, so this is why you'll want a big ship for this. As you can see, the shields on my Anaconda, which are 6 sized, took a bit of damage from that. And, yeah, but it's really cool though, the explosion. I do like that effect. So now what you want to do is just fly in. Ooh, not too close though. This is where I like a crate, because it's just better at this stuff than the Anaconda. So one here, you'll just want to get a little bit away from the asteroid, not too far, because you'll want to be in range with the limpets. Ow. As I said, Anaconda, big. Which can be a good thing, but right now it's a bad thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy our collectors. And you might want to move in a bit closer just so that the limpets don't run out of range. See, they keep on breaking. So if I get a guy in here. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh no. Okay. Okay, so one of them got destroyed, but the rest of them are okay, so... yeah, as you can see, you'll want A-class collector limpets. They're not that much, so you can get them. I think they're only 50,000 for a size 3 one. And, yeah, I think they're pretty good, but you'll want A's. If you go down to your contacts panel, you can see how many Void Opals are left. So the ones with this icon are actually deposits that you have to break with your Abrasion Blaster, and then these ones are pickable up fragments that the little drones can pick up. So while I'm here, I'll just take a shot at these. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, aiming with the Anaconda at close range is hard. So just grab that. Ah, they're so bad at stuff. So, looks like I have... Oh no, I have like... They stack up on top of each other for some reason. So, it looks like I have 3 left. Yeah. Okay. So right now we are going to... sorry, my hands are really shaky. So I'm going to mine some of these surface deposits now, so what you want to do is just fire your Abrasion Blaster at them. The drone should automatically go and pick it up. Okay, there's one. Grab it. No valid targets means that there's like no more items to pick up. So the way it works, the blue ones on your sort of thing are actually ones facing towards you. So how many do I have now? So I started with 20 and now I have 29. So you can get quite a lot from an asteroid. So let's just try and find some more of these deposits. So there's 3 more hiding away. Some asteroids you'll find more, some asteroids you'll find less, it depends. Okay, there's the thing. Okay, so the drone's just gonna grab that, head back to the ship. So be mindful of the limpets when they're sort of sticking to the bottom of your ship. They can just get killed in one hit off something. So you'll want to be careful. Also, I'd recommend putting decent pips to shields while you're going through these, while you're going through a broken asteroid, because it can damage your ship a little bit. So I'm going to Abrasion Blaster this. One of the limpets will grab that. Sometimes I love limpets, sometimes I hate them. It's better than going around and scooping it all up yourself, though. So now that we've got a decent amount of limpets, or Void Opal, sorry, we can most likely head back to the station to sell them. So this Anaconda did cost quite a lot, 120 million to be precise, which is a lot, but it's great at everything. Like, it can do everything and anything, and it's really good at it. It has the longest jump range of any ship in the game. It has a huge cargo capacity, only really beaten by the Imperial Cutter, and maybe the Type 10 Heavy, Type 10 Defender, and also has decent boost speed and turn rate, and also very good weaponry. It actually has a huge hardpoint, which is, if I just deploy my hardpoints for a second, I'll show you it. It is gigantic. This is its huge hardpoint. I've got a beam laser equipped there, and it just shreds everything. But yeah, I love the Anaconda. It's also pretty hard to land on planets because of its size, but that's okay. Also, if you turn on night vision, you can see its sort of nose. That's the other thing I like about it. Its nose sort of sticks forward so you can see the ship from the bridge. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jettison all my limpets, because they're only 101 credits each, and honestly you don't need them, and it increases your jump range. So let's just jettison all of those. Oops. Okay, cool. System map, oops. So you go to your galaxy map, and you'll want to use a tool online, such as Edbio or Inara, to find a good place to sell void opals. So these exist in quite a few places. I've got one quite close to me called LHS 3006, and last time I was there they sold for 1.6 million each, which is pretty much the max sell price that you can get for them. So it's 3 jumps in my Anaconda. 4 jumps, oops. I haven't got that good an FSD on this, which is a problem. I can't find a better one in the station, which is a bit annoying. I also want a better power distributor so that I can boost more. But when you're in the bigger ships, it's really hard to find pieces for them. And when you're in the bigger ships, it's really hard to find pieces for them. Like, most stations just don't sell things above class 5. So, if I just head down to the next place. So 3 jumps now. Have got a fuel scoop on this. So the surface gunner is actually a module on your ship that you sort of just fire into when you're moving slowly and you get close to the rings. You just sort of fire us into the ring, and then loads of these orange spots show up on it. Into your navigation list, and some hotspots will have appeared. You might be able to find void opals there. Head towards that. Void opals and low temperature diamonds sell for a lot, but personally I prefer void opals. There's more guides on it and stuff. Also, the asteroids have that sort of blackish tinge to them when you get close. They're much easier to find. See, my Anaconda is a really nice ship. Like, it's just beautiful. I mean, like the underside of it. It's a bit weird. It's a bit like a. It's weird. It's like two-sided. So the top of it is all sleek, but the bottom is all sort of boxy. It's a bit weird, but I do like the design. Yeah, look, if I go to the bottom of it real quick. As you can see, the bottom is a completely different design to the top. Also, funny fact is, you can actually see inside the ship. You can see all those little rooms in there. That's begging for space legs. And also, up there you can see rooms. And there's also this big sort of viewing window at the front of the ship. Yeah, it does look quite sleek from the front. And honestly, it is. So let's just head on to our last stop and head to the station. I hope that the prices haven't changed, because they often do. See, Void Opals can sell for as little as 100,000 credits each, but can sell for as much as 1.6 million each, and the prices change constantly. So, they're pretty hard to mine. So I'm just going to go and sell the Void Opals, and yeah. It's a very good way of making money. Yeah, the Anaconda is really a great ship. I do love it. Again, it might be a grind to get, but not with Void Opal mining. If you can do combat up until you can get a Dolphin, then use the Dolphin to do passenger missions. Then just go Dolphin to Asp, and use the Asp for passenger missions. Then once you've got enough, get Type 7, do some more passenger missions in Type 7 until you have about 55-ish million. Then you can go buy a crate, go upgrade it for mining, and start mining. You can do it in smaller ships, but honestly it's just not really worthwhile unless you've got something pretty big. No, honestly though, the Anaconda, it's not that good for Void Opal mining. So you'll want a crate, probably. Crate Phantom, crate MK3, doesn't really matter, MK2, doesn't really matter. It can also be done into Python, but honestly I think the crates are more made for it. So we're just going to drop into the station. And boom. So I'm just going to request docking and land, which is harder than it sounds, believe it or not. At least in an Anaconda it is. So we're going to request dock. I'm actually going to go in slower than the speed limit because this thing is big, and it really, it just will murder you if you go too fast in it. So I'm being good, I'm not breaking the speed limit, just inch slowly in. Okay. So now you just want to fly slowly in through the mailbox. And good. So let's just accelerate. Landing gear down, so that we don't go too fast. And let's just head for our pad. But yeah, the Anaconda is a great ship. It also doesn't require any rank grinding to get. And it's supposedly, it's the best exploration ship in the game. Also, it's a multi-role as well, so, oops. Aha. There was a thing a while ago called Distant Worlds 2, and a lot of these ships were Anacondas flying it. Because you can get an Anaconda's jump range to 210 light years with a boost from a neutron star, which is just crazy, and 60 without. I don't have that good a jump range though, which is what I'm trying to fix at the moment. Okay, so it's fine. Oh no, the prices have gone down. Oh, okay. just gonna have to sell them. So I only got 23 million off that, where it would have been probably 46 million. I don't really know if I want to sell them here now. I might change... Yeah, you know what, sure. I'll sell them. Still, 23 million, not bad. What's that? Yes, you can rank up really quickly in stuff by selling Void Opal's places. You can rank up really quickly in your power play factions, your the superpowers as well. You can get quite quickly rank up with them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I think how much money have I got? 62 million. Okay, I think what I'm going to try and do is get a crate. Do they have it here? No, they don't. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a crate and move all my stuff over to it. First of all, I'm just going to check if they have any Bennett limpets here. Because if they do, that would be great. This is one nice starport, whatever it is about it. So the Anaconda can take 2 co-pilots if you want to do multi-crew, but no one ever does. Okay, so I'll show you my outfit just real quick for Void Opal mining. So, hard points, I've got my beam lasers, seismic charge launcher, and 2 abrasion blasters. Just hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So, then I've got my 2 abrasion blasters. I might change the spot of those though, because it's a bit awkward to find them. Might move one to this one. I do like these medium hardpoints. They actually pop out the sides of the Anaconda. But yeah, the Anacondas have a huge amount of guns. It's got a class 4, 3 class 3s, 2 class 2s, and 2 class 1s. So, utility mounts, it's got a ton of utility mounts. So I've got my pulse wave analyzer. I'm going to see if they have a better one here. You probably won't, but yeah, they don't. So, then in my core internals, I've just got usual stuff. Optional internals, I have 70 cargo rack, 60 cargo rack, 6B shield generator, 6D visor hanger, 5E cargo rack, 2A refinery, 3D collector limpet. I've just left the military one empty. I'll see if there's any better collector limpets. No, there isn't. Dang it. See, but you can do literally whatever class prospector limpet you want. They will You don't need them that good, just as long as it's decent range. And yeah, that's my ship outfit for the Anaconda for mining. So I think I'm just going to launch now and try and find somewhere where they sell a crate. I'm just going to go and look this up now. Just give me a second. Okay, so there's one in Orlin. So Orlin is not that far away. Let me just target it. It's one jump actually. That's really good. So let's launch. I think I have about a 10 light year jump range on this without any cargo. But with cargo it goes down a lot. So let's just take off. I'm just going to give you sort of a scale comparison with it. Hold on. For some reason it's signal lost. Hold on. Just give it a second. Just going to hide this. Look at the size of it on the pad. So I'm just going to accelerate to full speed, out the mailbox. Once again, a little bit hard. It's okay though. Little short thrust with the up and down thrusters to stop me from scraping the ceiling. The other thing I love about the ship is you can see the downward thrusters. You can see them all when they fire, which is cool. Also, if I pop my guns, I won't actually. I'll show them in a minute. Just I'll pop them out for a second. I shouldn't get any fines for it. But you can see the ones there coming up, which is cool. So, we're going to just target all in and charge pay hyperspace. So once again, if you guys ever join me in these streams, I don't think I've got anyone watching me right now, that's sad. But if you ever join me in the streams, feel free to ask as many questions as you want. I'm happy to answer all of them. I think I'm going to start a new series of ship reviews. Honestly, I think I'm just going to start reviewing these smaller ships going up, but I won't do any faction unlocked ships, faction restricted ships for quite a while. I don't think I really want to. I think it was... yeah, it has to be the station. All in Enterprise. I think All in Enterprise is damaged, in fact, at the moment. So you can see what a bit of a damaged station looks like. It's getting repairs though, so it's looking a little bit decrepit. fact, hold on, let me just double check that it's here. Okay, so I messed up. It's all this, not all in. Let me try and find all this. Oh, dang it. Anywhere around here? There it is. Okay, so... yeah, the station is repairing. So 3 jumps, that's okay. As you can see, the Anaconda does turn slow, but that's okay. So void opal mining can be done practically anywhere. You need to find an icy belt around a planet though. So if you can't find an icy belt, then, well, just look for one, because you can't get them anywhere other than an icy belt. Doesn't matter what quality the icy belt is, just find an icy belt, and some of the asteroids will have cores in them. So I can get it. I've got like a 4-size fuel scoop fitted to this, and it's crazy the amount of fuel I can get. So the Anaconda is a really cool ship, and yeah, I'd really recommend it. It's my favourite of the 3 big ships of the game, well, the 3 famous big ships of the game. The Cossa, the Corvette, and the Anaconda. I mean, it's worse at combat than the Corvette, and the Cossa is a little bit better than it at trading. Not at exploring though. But honestly, you need to grind ranks to unlock both the Corvette and the Cossa, which is a bit awkward. So jumping to all this. Charge up the FSD. So I'm doing some void opal mining at the moment, whoever just joined. And I'm just trying to find a crate to get for it. Been using the Anaconda, but it's awkward, so... if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them in the chat. So let's head to this station, I believe it is. Let's sell the crate. So I have got an Anaconda from void opal mining, which is really cool. So hopefully once we get a bit closer to the place, I can maybe fire some of these at the planet. These surface scanner probes. So these can scan planet surfaces as well, so they're good for exploring, and you also need them for void opal mining. But I can show you how to use it. So whichever button you assign it to, left or right, you just go, once you're in it, you just press that button to fire a probe. But you have to be moving quite slowly to be able to fire them. You can't do it that fast. Okay, so this looks like a planet that we're coming up on. So once I get a bit closer, I'm going to start launching probes. I think you have seen me use these before, but I'm going to try it now. So you can see it's now giving me information about the probes and the planet, but I need to move slower. And honestly, I'm just going to slow down a little bit. And start firing some probes. So you can see that little orange glow, that's a probe. I'll just fire one in the direction that I'm moving as well. There you go. So they do follow planet gravity, so if you want to orbit one around a planet, then you can. It's getting a bit closer though.
Surface scanned by 50%.
You can still see them hitting the planet there. Oh wow, that was good. Speaking of which, I wonder if I have any exploration data to sell. That would be good. So let's just head into here. Oh, oops.
Warning, you have entered this station without permission, Commander. Turn back now.
No! Oh. Dang it.
Authorization cleared. You are go for approach to Field 09.
Yep, as you can see, when you mess up, the Anaconda really messes up. Say, hauler trying to land. Oh, what was that? Well, that was loud. So as you can see, already from that, my shields have depleted quite a lot, just from trying to land this thing. So you do want to be careful with it.
400 meters from touchdown. Solid contact. Dispatching drone.
So let's just refuel and grab a crate from the shipyard. Hopefully they have them. And they don't. Great. By the way, what's the sale price for void opals here? That's buy and sell. I'm only 322. Okay. So maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's somewhere else. Hold on.
This station operates under a double reservation policy. Ensure you have authorization before attempting to disembark.
And I once again got the station wrong. Yay. Okay, well let's launch and go grab this thing.
Docking clamps are tracking. Regulate speed to outside the exclusion zone.
There's a crate. Oh. Great ship the crate is. It's a brand new ship as well, only just been introduced to the game in the past couple of updates. Well, not brand new, but like, fairly new. So let's just head down to this planet. And the base is called Plancher's Pride. Wish it wasn't on a planet, but ah well. Often it's a bit annoying trying to go down to planets to go through settlements. It can take a little bit longer than going to a station. But I have mapped the planet now, which is cool. But yeah, the probes are a really cool thing. Okay, so I'm just going to slow down. Okay, so it's a big city at least, so I do know that it does sell ships and that the thing Rogie is not messing with me. Ah, dang it. Well, I may as well just fly then. It's a big city, that's right. This is not a very big planet. It's pretty tiny. So 39.7 kilometers out. This might take a minute, but it's okay. Yeah, I messed up my planetary landing, so I'm just gonna have to fly there. It's not that far. 35 now. 34. Shouldn't take longer than a minute or two to get there, because I'm doing a quarter of a kilometer per second. So. And by the way, guys, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And yeah, just enjoy the stream. Is my mic working okay? I just want to make sure. Like... I wonder if my mic's working. I hope it is. It should be. Okay, so... whoever's watching, is my mic working okay? Okay, cool. Oh! Hey, Pastor God. You were on the last stream, I remember.
Clearance denied. Ship out of range.
There we go.
Docking request approved. Set course for landing pad 04.
I'm trying to get the crate again at the moment, because I've been trying to use this ship for void opal mining, and it's not that good at it. So I'm going to land and get the crate.
Landing gear deployed.
Hope I don't crash. Probably gonna crash. Yeah, I am. Maybe not. Yeah, I am. It's okay. Down.
Touchdown. Clear to disembark.
And just fuel repair. And let's try and grab the crate. We go, got it. Wait, is it? Okay. Dang it. Just gonna store my ship. So I have the crate again. It's very nice for void Opal mining. I think I'm gonna just swap over to my Anaconda for a second, unless they have the stuff and outfitting here. Just gonna double check. Do you have... And they have literally nothing. Okay, I am gonna need to use the Conda. Damn, they don't even have size 6 cargo racks. Okay. Yeah, the crate's cool. I have got the Anaconda, which is one of the biggest ships in the game, but that's a problem when you're trying to do mining, because it just does not... It keeps on bumping off asteroids when you're trying to mine. I tried mining with it earlier in the stream and it just did not work. I've used the crate a bit for mining. I did a sort of short review when I first got the crate, and yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Okay, and do outfitting. So I'm just going to strip the Anaconda of all its mining stuff and use it on the crate. So seismic charge launcher, that can go. And also abrasion blaster that can store. But yeah, the Anaconda is just a beast of a ship, which is good, but also not good if you're trying to mine. And oh yeah, that's its big beam laser. That is a huge weapon. I'm going to store this. Store that. I'm going to store that. Store that as well. Store this. Also store this. Okay. Now then, let's switch over to the crate and use it. The crate is a really good ship, and it's half the price of the Anaconda, less in fact, but it's really good for everything. Especially mining, I like it a lot for mining. I made a little ship review of the crate earlier, which was cool, and I've already said that. I'm really tired this morning. So that's pulse laser, I do not need that. The crate, yeah, I know, the crate boost turn is amazing. Yeah. Where's the 6 cargo rack? There we go. won't take any fighters on it. It seems a bit pointless. So I'm going to put my refinery on here. And transfer over to this, my Collect Olympic controller. Oops. Dang it. Wait, do they have any... No, okay. So just going to transfer over all these Collect Olympics, and... Yeah, my original crate was much better than this. I had a very good outfit, but then I sold it to get the Anaconda, which I immediately regretted. Because it just cannot do as well at void Opal mining as the Anaconda. It's too big. Oops. Gotta do the hard points. Okay, so looks like we're pretty good for mining. Oh yeah, did I unequip the Anaconda? No, I didn't. Hold on, let me just swap over to the Anaconda for a second. I didn't get the scanner off it. I think honestly the Crate and the Anaconda are my two favourite ships in the game. I just like the design of them. Also the fact that they're both, like, don't need a rank grind to get, and they're both good. And also the boost stand on both of them is nice. Wait, what? Oh, maybe I... Huh, that's weird. I swear I didn't transfer that. Also, the Crate can fit on a medium landing pad, meaning that it can dock at outposts, whereas the Anaconda just can't. The Anaconda needs a big place to land. And let's go outfitting. Pop onto its utility mounts. Yeah. Transfer over this. And that'll be it. So I'll just grab some limpets from the station. So let's grab about 85 will do us. Right, so let's go and mine some void opals. Once again, I could have best stuff, I just cannot find any.
Ship restricted engaged. Exit is clear.
Yeah, the boost sound is really nice. So once again, guys, if you have any questions, just ask them in the chat, or want to just chat, then just say something.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But yeah, the crate's a really cool ship. I do love it. In terms of design, I'd say it's my favourite ship in the game, but in terms of stuff, the Anaconda. I do love its split bridge. That is nice. So let's just go up off the ground. Let me see if I can get to the place that I was mining at. Oh no, it's miles away. Yeah, I need a better FSD. Dang it. Okay, this is gonna take me a while. Can I like not even get here? Oh wow, that's my jump range. Oh god, 7.5 light years. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna end the stream, because it's been going for an hour now, and it's gonna take me a while to find an FSD and try and get there. I might even need to use the Anaconda to get there and grab an FSD for the crate and drag it back. But yeah, I have made a ship review for the crate, so if you want to go and check that out, then yeah, I do. So see you in the next stream, guys. Bye.